back. You're here, Joshua First, Combat Insiders. Check out all of our Combat Insider stuff. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and newly CombatInsidersMedia.com. So that will be launching starting Monday. We are here, so fresh off of the win, Cody CoHi Hier. Cody, we just talked not that long ago. We talked again at a post-fight, but we wanted to bring it back on. And, you actually had the only finish on the card, the second-round TKO stoppage. When we talked to you before, I asked you about the strategy, and you didn't want to give it away.
Right.
Can you speak on how was your strategy, your game plan going in now that the fight's over? What was it going in, and did it match up with what happened?
Well, first, I just want to say thanks for having me on. Thanks to Combat Insiders. You and Nick have been amazing, and
Our pleasure, man. Our pleasure.
Top notch, grade A since the beginning, and I just want to appreciate that. Treat me like I'm a big superstar when I'm just coming up. It means a lot.
Hey, man, we appreciate you giving us your time. So.
Oh, no problem. Like I said, anytime you guys want me, I'm here. But yeah, back to your question. That's exactly what our strategy was. We knew that he was going to be scrappy. We knew he was going to want to bang. And the plan was, we're going to do it for a while, but we're going to do it to set up the takedown, set up the shot.
Yeah.
And because that's what we did. I got him against the cage, and I imposed my will, just like I told everyone I was going to. There was a couple big takedowns, a couple big slams. That was me just trying to, break his spirit.
Yeah.
And know that, like, I'm here to dominate. Like, I'm going to chip you away. I'm going to chop the tree down one axe swing at a time.
Yeah, you said something when we were talking before that you kind of anticipated, because he's a decorated wrestler, you're the decorated wrestler, and you were talking about how, you knew that your wrestling was better than his. And
you there?
You good? Yeah. You there?
My phone just went crazy. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. So last time we talked, you talked about how specifically that, you knew that he was a decorated wrestler, that you were a decorated wrestler. And you knew that, you told us that you just knew that your wrestling skill was going to be better than his. And it definitely seemed apparent. No knock on him. He was a tough kid, and no knock on him. But it just seemed that your wrestling was just crisper. It was just a little more technique to it. I guess talk about how do you think your wrestling skills was able to basically overcome his wrestling skills, so to speak?
Yeah, he was tough. The whole time he was ready, though. He was game.
Yeah.
Gabriel, I talked to him afterwards. He was a good guy. We had a nice conversation.
Yeah.
And he was ready to go. He was strong. He was a lot stronger than I anticipated. And I'm sure you guys remember, like, there was that one time where, like, everybody's been asking me about this, so I'm just gonna get it out here. Like, I looked away, I looked down, and then he just came across and just smoked me with I think it was a cross. I think he hit me with a cross.
Yeah.
And I slipped on the mat, like those decals. I talked to Mark about it, like they were like stickers. It was crazy. Like I slipped, and it's a natural reaction. You slip, you look down. I slipped, I looked down, I lost focus, and he hit me. But like back to about the wrestling is like I believe that I'm gonna do it. Like I know I've put it into the universe. My wrestling is the best. I'm gonna get what I want. As soon as I grab you, it's over. Like, go. I'm sorry.
Oh, so it's funny you say that because in between one of the fights, and I don't remember which one it was. I want to say it was right after the first fight on the card. The referee, you could see the referee pointing to like the decals, and he was telling somebody, like, we was kind of far back, so I didn't make out what he was saying exactly, but you could see him like pointing to the decals and was like, talking to somebody there, like, hey, something. These aren't flat; they're not smooth surface. They're kind of sticking out a little bit. So.
Right.
I don't think you're the only one to kind of point that out because I think the ref kind of knew it. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but talk about too, man. So how exciting was it? The very first card of MMA Pro League, its debut. You're in a beautiful Hard Rock Hotel. I couldn't get over how beautiful that hotel. Yes, I mean I hadn't been in there yet, so that was my first time being in there, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. And talk about you getting the, like I said, the only finish on the card, first ever card. How big was this to you?
Well, first I got to mention Hani Darwish and Mark Taffet. They were exceptional hosts. They had our every need met. Anything we needed, they got for us.
Yeah.
The rooms were in, the accommodations were great. The gear from Jab Apparel was incredible. They just put together a very professional show, and it made me feel like a superstar. I was like, oh man, these guys are taking care of us. We have access to all these amenities, food vouchers, everything. Like it was incredible. So I'm definitely happy to be a part of that show. I want to continue being a part of that show. But to get the only stoppage of the night, it was amazing. Like a couple of other teammates had battles. Like Zed had an amazing battle, and like I was watching. Like I was just sitting there like freaking out. Everybody was going crazy for that.
Yeah.
I think Zed would have got the second finish of the night if there wasn't the mishap with the knee and like the hand on the ground. I think Zed definitely would have got the second stoppage of the night. But yeah, I mean, it was huge. Like I've been watching the video on Flow. Like it's going crazy. It's almost 10,000 views, and it's just like it's great. It's great for Team PA. It's, we have finishers on the team, and every other team needs to watch out because we're not going to be stopped. With Daniel and John, it's over. It's a wrap.
I tell you what, man, I'm so happy for you guys because it gave you guys. There's a lot of eyeballs, on the card, and I thought there would be, but even I think maybe even I underestimated a little bit. Like you said, the views on Flow Combat are nuts, especially for it being a. I mean, it's the first show, but
Right.
me and Nick were talking about it. Just from our perspective, and we have a different perspective than even you guys do, but
Right.
just from our perspective, from the weigh-ins and everything that we were a part of, and it did not seem like it was a first show because we've seen some first time shows and they don't go nowhere near as smooth as
Right.
as this did, and it just really felt that professionalism, that top notch, as you would expect from Mark involved with HBO and all the MMA experience that Hani has. Of course
Exactly.
you should probably expect it, but it was just we were really impressed, and we were just as happy and honored to be a part of it as well, just to come and cover it. And but yeah, man, it was an awesome show, and yeah, me and Nick were talking too. If we had we're talking about the best fights on the card because that's but if I had to pick the top three, I think it was y'all's fight, Zed and Mike's fight, and then
Zed. Oh my God,
and
that
then
was a battle.
the heavyweight fight with
Samir.
Kevin. Yeah, Kevin and Samir. Those three fights were really the standout fights for me. Not to knock anybody else on the card, but I just felt like
No,
those
I mean
three.
it happens. Like
Yeah,
not every fight's gonna be spectacular. I've had fights that were quote unquote boring and
yeah.
things like that. Like that happens.
Yeah, I think it was y'all's three fight is. I think either one of y'all arguably could be like a fight of the night if they've had anything like that. I think it'd be a real close call between the three of you guys. But
Right.
no, man, it was an awesome show, and
How about my crowd?
dude, the crowd was nuts, Cody. Dude, they were going nuts for you guys, man. They were.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't know how many people were in the crowd. I don't know the number. But
Right.
I asked Mark before we got in there, I said, how many, how big does this place hold? And he's like, oh, I don't know, maybe 2,000, 3,000, something like that. I'm not really sure.
Right.
But I'm telling you, those guys were so loud. It felt like 10,000. It was so damn
Yeah.
loud. And it was really cool. Like I said, I'm really happy for you guys. I hope you guys get a lot from this. And I'm glad to see the eyeballs get on you guys because you guys work tough as hell. And to see it firsthand, everybody on the card, you guys just busted your ass, and from the production team to the fighters to everybody,
Yeah. Everybody did an amazing job.
you guys busted your ass, and I really hope you get, like I said, really a lot out of this. And I mean, you guys, team Pennsylvania, have you heard anything else about maybe the next time you guys are doing a show or fighting again or anything like that? Anything
There,
you've
there
heard?
was some there was some talks, but I don't know if I can say anything about it. I don't even know if I was supposed to hear it. Like I was just there
Gotcha.
and like
Gotcha.
conversation was happening.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say anything. I don't want to get in trouble or anything or get anybody in trouble.
Understood.
So I don't know. Hopefully.
Hopefully
You know,
sooner than later, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do. That's what I do. You know, we fight. This is what I've made my life. So let the money keep coming in. Let the fights keep coming in. Let the popularity grow. You know, that's all we can do.
Now, can I ask, if you don't want to speak on it, you know, it's okay. I just out of sheer curiosity. So
Yeah.
the guys that's on the MMA Pro League card, do you guys have, are you guys like exclusive to them? Like, as in, like, are you guys tied into them now and you can't really go and fight for another promotion? Or I'm just curious as to.
I don't really know. I don't believe so. That's like I said. That's a question for someone much higher than me. That's above my pay grade, I guess. What we will say. But I don't really know. I don't. You know, Mark and Hani are such good guys. I don't think. I don't know. I don't want to. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna talk. But I don't know.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's just a curious question.
Yeah, for sure. I get it.
Yeah, man. So, man, like I said, I'm super pumped for you guys. It was an awesome show, and Cody, you could come back anytime, man.
I appreciate it.
You come back anytime, man, and we'll get you up and we'll get you on here. And
The behind the scenes conversation was my favorite part of this. Our behind the scenes combo.
Hey, for real. So yeah, Cody's a huge Marvel nut, man. He's a huge Marvel,
Anything.
Dragon Ball Z, anything, and I didn't know that, and it's pretty cool. So maybe we'll bring him back on. Maybe we'll have a Marvel only discussion, dude. So
Yes.
what we should do? We should do a MMA only Marvel
Nerd conversation.
conversation.
I'm down with that. I love that.
And just shoot the shit, you know, just shoot the shit. So, but no, man, it was our pleasure to have you on, man. Like I said, thank you for making
Appreciate
a
it.
few minutes for us and
Anytime.
taking the time out to do it. But that's all I got, sir. I guess
Yeah,
take
of course.
care, man. Enjoy the splendors of your victory, man. Go. I don't know what you.
Just a small couple day vacation, then it's back to work. So
Hey, it's same here, man. Same here. But, it's all good, buddy. Well, good luck to you, sir. And like I said, just
you.
hit us up, man. Stay in touch.
will do. Have a good one, bud.
All right, Cody.
Thanks, guys.